There have been some topics of debate in the comments of my past few videos. I wanted to take today to weigh in on those, including one of the most highly debated topics of twin... You're my doppelganger? Yeah, that's right.
Hey, I'm G.
And I'm the doppelganger.
And this is the G-Spot.
So doppelganger, what are you doing here? I'm here to make sure you don't screw things up, like the way you blew it with Doppelganger's prison stuff. I don't know if I would say I blew that. Well, you blew it. I don't. Big time. Okay, we'll let Doppelganger G guide us through these topics of debate. To start off with, please explain what is up with Philip Jeffries. There's not much we can confirm about Jeffries at this time. There may be two of them. He may be involved with the glass box. He may be double-crossing Cooper. We just don't know. Well, but we do know he's a time traveler. Where are you getting that from? Well, in this scene from Fire Walk With Me, he points at Cooper and exclaims, "Who do you think this is there?" Indicating that he's been to the future and seen Doppelganger Cooper. Well, okay, it's possible that Philip Jeffries had the knowledge of Doppelganger Cooper at this point. It is odd that he points to Cooper like that, but we don't know what that means. It doesn't definitely mean he has knowledge of Doppelganger Cooper. And if he does have knowledge of Doppelganger Cooper, it doesn't mean that he necessarily time traveled. This is a great example of you putting your own assumptions into Twin Peaks, adding information that they have not given you. This is how you get way off course. Stick to the information they've given us. So we can say that he possibly has knowledge of Doppelganger Cooper, and if he does, we're not sure where he got that from. That's right. Okay, so how about this guy? Which guy? That guy right there on the screen. There are two characters on the screen. This guy is from Season 2. He's credited as The Giant or Giant. That guy is from Season 3. He is credited with question marks. So we don't know who he is in Season 3. That's right. I think he might be God. I don't know about that, but we can say he is at least as powerful as the experiment. And what about the alien bug that hatched in episode 8? Is this thing evil or good? The bug is by all means evil. It comes from the experiment, and it was empowered by the woodsman's voice. There should be no debate about whether the bug is good or bad. Use the information they've given us. It comes from the experiment, and it was empowered by the woodsman's voice. The bug is on Team Evil. Yeah, I have to say, with the amount of time and effort they put into showing that the bug was weak until it heard the woodsman's voice and then became empowered, it's really difficult to argue that the bug could be good. I think we have to accept that this is an evil bug. Okay, this next one's a doozy. What is this place? That's not a place, it's a space. Fine. What is this space? That is the Black Lodge. How can you be certain it's the Black Lodge and not the waiting room? Again, we need to work with the information they've given us. In Season 2, there are several references, direct references, to Wyndham Earl, Cooper, and Annie being in the Black Lodge. And this is where they show these three characters. On top of that, in Season 3, Episode 7, Hawk reconfirms all of this, once again stating that Annie and Cooper were in the Black Lodge that night. In Season 3, Episode 2, we also have Doppelganger Cooper confirm that it is the Black Lodge where he's supposed to be pulled back in. And this is exactly where we see Dougie. But what if the people of Twin Peaks just don't know better? What if they think it's the Black Lodge, but it's actually not? And what if Dougie only went there because he wasn't Cooper? Stop. And if Cooper went in, he would... Again, you're adding too much information to things. Several times we were given direct statements that this is the Black Lodge. To try to go beyond that is making things up. This may not be all of the Black Lodge. There may be more to it, but this is the Black Lodge. It is a lot of direct information that they give us. I can't debate that. And I suppose even though we saw an angel in this room with Laura at one point, that still doesn't necessarily mean that it's a waiting room. After all, none of us know if an angel goes into the Black Lodge or not. That could be everyday habit for all we know. So although it does make it look more like a waiting room, that angel does not make it a waiting room. It's like you said before, putting my own assumptions into the story. Okay, so what about the building in episode 8? Is that the White Lodge? No. How can you say that? It's obviously an extremely significant place and a place of goodness. Yes, it does seem to be a significant place. But like the Black Lodge, the White Lodge is a space. And this, again with that, what is that even supposed to mean? A space, not a place. Look at it this way. This is the first shot we get of this place in episode 8, correct? Yeah, big, giant walls. Massive, protective walls. Now, what does the outside of the Black Lodge look like? What does its walls look like? Are all of its walls black? Well, now that you say that, I don't think we've ever seen an outside or walls. That's right, because the Black Lodge is not a physical structure. It is a space in higher dimensions. The very fact that this is a physical place lets us know that it is not the White Lodge. Well, there we go. 4 topics of debate put to rest by a true authority. Doppelganger G does have a closing message for you, but before we get to that, I just wanted to say thanks for all the comments on my most recent videos. Without comments, it's like I'm talking to myself, and that's not as much fun as the interaction. So I really appreciate them. Please keep them coming. If there's one thing that you should know about me, it's that I don't need anything. I want. And what I want is for you to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.